What's going on, everybody? We are playing a new game today. This one is called Buriedbornes2. Now this is a old school turn-based RPG roguelike that is very difficult from what I've heard, and I'm gonna give a shout out to one of my viewers who had suggested this game to me, Alistair. I know that you'll be watching this one. Thank you so much for suggesting this. We're gonna jump in and see what it's all about. It really reminds me of old school like SNES or even like Game Boy games from the way it looks. But a lot of people are loving it so far. It's completely free to play. So if you like what you're seeing, go grab it on Steam because there's no cost. So there's no harm in just going out and trying it. Let's jump in here. All right. Buriedbornes2. Buriedbornes2. Let's see what it's all about. In Descent 1999, the most ancient and terrible prophecy has come true. The ancient king has oh, I missed it. My bad. The nations paused their struggle for supremacy and worked together to resist the ancient king, but they succumbed to the onslaught of the dead ones, Buriedbornes, who kept coming back endlessly. Countless heroes were defeated and died, and mankind trembled in despair. Oh boy, that seems pretty bleak. The last remaining weapon, people on surface had no choice but to revive the dead ones, Buriedbornes. Again, the dead ones, Buriedbornes, and fight. Humanity sent their dead heroes to the depths of the earth one after... what the hell? Thus began a battle between the dead ones, Buriedbornes, yep, I knew it, with neither salvation nor end in sight. Whoa! Okay. Connection stable. Hee, how do you feel? Just now, your corpse had a soul inserted into it. Are you feeling confused? No problem. Can you move your arms and legs? Yes, good, very good. You don't seem like a total beginner. Hee, I had a feeling. What? Are you able to say your own name? Hee, I see. So your memories aren't muddy either. It shouldn't be a problem if I send you off to fight right away, right? No problem. Seems to be the only thing I can say. Well then, let's start by taking a relaxed stroll on the highway. Hey, no need to get worked up. There's some corpses and monsters wandering around. You can slaughter them in any way you like. Understood. Don't worry about losing. Even no good corpse has to have something of note. Just take good parts and graft them onto others. May you do your best. Hee. Hey, Presso, how you doing? I'm not ready for your greatness. Please tell me about your greatness. I may not be ready, but I'm interested. In the dungeon, you progress by selecting the next room to move. To move forward, touch the nearest room to the left or the right. I personally like the right. Okay, that was the left, by the way. I personally like the left. In combat, you choose up to 5 owned skills. Each turn, you and the enemy take turns performing actions. You can only use 1 skill per turn, but if you use quick skills, you can act multiple times without the turn ending. Very cool. You did 2 things? Please tell me. My name is John Doe right now. Okay, so I have slash, tackle, march out, which is interesting, shield break, and observe. Okay, let's slash. What am I fighting? The ghost is already dead. I got my first kill. Okay, in the dungeon you can exchange the equipment you obtained. There are 3 types of equipment: weapons, armor, and accessories. Reroll changes the found item into a different one. Crafting requires you to find the recipes first. Okay. You found new equipment. We have our longsword, which will turn into the fetish. I don't think it's called fetish, is it? Fetish? It's a higher rarity, intelligence is higher, piety is higher, strength and piety is higher as well. Now the thing is, I don't think I'm int yet, but I'm also just starting out, so maybe I can go int. But from my skills, can I see my skills again? Character? Right. Where's my skills? Can I read it? 120 of your strength or dexterity. How do I know which one it is? So that's using strength and dex, obvi. And then this one is probably strength and dex. Yes, it is. I don't have anything that does int, but that might change. Maybe I just re-roll it. So we have a re-roll counter here. I don't know what makes it come back or what gives you more. Maybe it's per battle you get it. That would be really nice, but we'll see. They gave me another one. Axe is good. Double penetration. Don't take that out of context, everybody. You finally cleared biome 1 and 2 with the starter 1 and tier 1 spells. Nice. Somehow got greedier than you and lost due to most random chain of events ever imagined. Probably whichever higher. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Whichever is higher, strength or dexterity. I can't believe you've gone down to my level with the greediness. Maximum uses plus 10%. Why is there a horse here? I'm gonna keep re-rolling because I'm greedy. A staff, one more re-roll. It gives me a dagger. Well, guess what? I guess I had to take the dagger because I have no more re-roll. One of the basic parameters that affect most skills, right? Dexterity. The hell? Why did it tell me that? Fine, I changed equipment. Cool. So we have to choose our next thing, I think, right? What is this? That's my spells. This is my treasure chest. I have no treasures. You have no treasure chests. Okay, cool. John Doe, I got hit a little bit from the looks of it. Let's go towards the... right? In the dungeon, you may exchange your skills for new ones you find. You have up to 5 skills at a time. Rerolling will change the found skill. Yes, sir. Okay, crafting requires you to find the recipes. Right. So we have a ranged shot, which is probably good. What is a snipe shot? Does it evolve into a snipe shot? I don't know what I'm looking at here. Where's snipe shot coming from? Normal mode burst. Dexterity or intelligence for your range shot. Interesting. I think I should take it. And I'm gonna take it instead of... what is shield break? Can I see? Character, skill, shield break. Grant physical vol to your opponent. 120% ailment hit. Last 5 turns or 1 room. Okay. What is this thing? Observe. Grant scouting to yourself. 100% hit. Last 2 rooms. Cause yourself to gain 1 bravery and it's a free skill. What is march out? On use, grant rest to yourself, 50% of your max HP. Last 2 rooms. Escape from combat. All remaining events in the room will be lost. Interesting. We never run away. Get me out of here. It's probably not a good idea to replace March Out. For some reason I feel like it, but we're gonna do it anyways. You encountered a polywizard while running away, got hit with a tentacle. Oh my god. An enemy off-screen shot my direction with a wand, hit the tentacle enemy, which made it. Throw fireballs. Oh god, fireball thrower. 1 hit ceiling, pushing mushroom enemy into the other mushroom, and it made it explode, which killed you. Yeah, that is some Noida stuff happening here. For sure. Skills can be improved by setting runes in them. Runes can be set in any skill with an empty slot. Reroll changes it, and crafting requires you to find the thing. Right, so we have neutral. Whenever you use a skill directly, switch yourself current skills to default mode. What the hell does that mean? Skill runes. Whenever you use this skill directly, switch yourself current skill to default mode. I don't know what that means. And I have no more rerolls. You have to find the soul stones to reroll. Okay. I really don't know what this means. So we're putting it on range shot. Alright, let's do it. You shifted all lava, toxic, poison, and acid to ambrosia. Wow. Kensu, how are you doing? This is Buriedbornes2. Very old school, extremely difficult turn-based RPG roguelike. I am not understanding most of it so far. How did I kill him so quick? What happened? So you go in and you just attack immediately, and I guess he had like 0 HP. You get the treasure chest. If you defeat a boss on target floor, you can check the contents of it, take it to your warehouse. During your adventure, you may be able to send treasure chests back to the warehouse through special dungeon events. Cool. Let's see. Let's see what's in here. Treasure chest held. It's 1 star. When you bring the treasure chest obtained to a dungeon back to the surface, you can obtain the inventory inside. If you die, you lose them all. Oh, okay, I see. So I don't actually get to open it during the dungeon, but I will just have to reach the surface. Let's go over here to the dice. Some random game, looks complex but kind of fun. It definitely seems complex. I don't understand most of it yet. I wonder if like playing the first one would help you understand what the hell's going on, but we're just doing it this way. I haven't read any of this. Okay. First person dungeon? Not really first person, no. It's more so just like navigating a map. It's not first person at all. I'd say it's more so like if you played the old school like Game Boy Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy Legend and stuff like that, it's more like that, where you just like battle on the screen. You have discovered what looks like an old sarcophagus. It is well known fact among historians that rulers from ancient empires to modern times used such stone coffins as tombs. It is also known that such coffins sometimes contain valuable items that the rulers possess as funeral objects. If you find valuable things, especially powerful artifacts or enchanted items, they could be used in battle. However, the sarcophagus is a resting place after all, and the remains of someone is most likely inside. If the corpse is cursed by an ancient king, it could be hostile to you, or it could be a cursed place against an insolent grave robber. We are going to survey it first. It's best to be cautious here. You did not open the sarcophagus, but instead investigate its surroundings. You are able to find several fresh corpses lying around the sarcophagus, brutally murdered by somebody. You're lucky to collect these corpses before they fell into the hands of the ancient king. However, you couldn't figure out what killed them. Alright. I got sociability. What does that mean? I have sociability. Is that one of my things? Whenever you encounter a dungeon event, restore the remaining of random skill by 3. Okay, I don't have any things with like charges or anything. Buriedbornes, 12-player crew. What was that? In charge of running the nuclear reactor. I don't know what Buriedbornes is. What kind of game is that? Completely automate the reactor with 44 logic components. I can't say I know what any of that means. You can't take each step, and my steps are unsteady. The muddy ground sinks under the weight of your body, catching your feet as if it's entwined. You can't expect fast movement in such terrain. Reward, dungeon status, swamp. Duration of slow received is increased by 2 for both sides. Okay, so slow is more powerful on both sides. Okay. Dungeon status can be accumulated up to a maximum of 5, and if more are added, the oldest ones are replaced. If the same dungeon status is duplicated multiple times, the effect becomes stronger. Interesting. I'm gonna take the treasure chest. I doubt I'm gonna make it to the surface. Let's see what this is all about. It gives me a runestone, which is a reroll, but it's also a battle. I'm just like walking into the thing, killing it. I'm not sure if I'm even taking damage. I'm still at the same HP, so I guess I'm strong enough just to kill things immediately. So we have critical. Oops. So this is critical weak, increases critical rate. Wow, I really want to put this on my arrow thing at this point. Do I just replace it? I guess I'll put it on the slash. Oh my god, I got tons of these stones. Okay, I'm putting it on the slash. And then, is this the last battle? There's nothing else above it. It seems like a lot. Let's go into this armor, this one with the armor piece. Many item buttons allow you to touch the text portion of the button to see additional details. Oh, that's how you do it. For example, the skill can be viewed by touching the skill to see the detail in the performance. Let's try. Ah, cool. So we have, everything has a burst version, I guess. I don't know how exactly you activate it. Daredevil. Okay, let's shoot him. What is this thing? Decay, permanent. When receiving HP recovery effect, take damage instead. Okay, so it's just like zombie or undead type of stuff. It's a co-op adventure game about submarine crew. Oh, cool. A moon of Jupiter. That sounds very interesting and intense. 12-player crew, were they all your friends? Do you know everyone that was playing? Okay, so I took a little damage there. Keep doing range shot. He's dead. 2 shots and he's dead. Oh, we have more. Let's see how much slash does. It does way more. A wand 3. 3-star wand. I'm gonna reroll. We are more so a melee user. Damn, dude. What does my range shot do again? It is dex or int, and this does give me int, double pen, maximum uses. Okay, I'm gonna take the rare axe here. When you pass through a room with the camp, your HP will be fully recovered, your status effects will be reset, and the number of times you can use your skills will be replenished. You can also use a mod points when you level up to give your corpse new abilities. All right, we got 6 mods. Let's get, oh my god. At the camp, you have access to the corpse mod board. By spending mod points obtained when you level up, you can add abilities to your character by selecting nodes in the center of the board or adjacent to the ones already acquired. Okay, usual stuff. Boards are randomly generated for each character. Mad respect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm loving so far, like, how in-depth everything is described or accounted for. So they don't leave any of the details out. You can go dig for the details. So they're really, this gives me the vibe that there's no ambiguity. So you can really like min-max, customize a character to like make them as powerful as possible and know exactly what you're doing. As long as you understand all the mechanics, which I'm not there yet, but it really does seem like they're going to give you the possibility of just like knowing everything that's going on with your character and controlling it in some way. All right, actives include fighting sea monsters from zombies to dinosaurs, wow, to technomancers. That's really cool. Resource gathering. Yeah, it sounds like a very in-depth game. I'm not sure if I could play a game like that. I'm gonna give myself some strength. Oops. Do I get to read it? Yes, I do. One of the basic parameters, mod points from 6 to 3. Oh crap. So each of them costs 3. I see. So I'm gonna probably go the strength route, right? I should maybe look at what we got over here. Resistance, bravery increase. Increase bravery at the end of your turn, which does what? Explain, please. Explain, please. What does bravery do? Let me look at my character. Where's bravery at? Bravery. Recipe list. Can you... Where's like a encyclopedia? Buriedpedia. Okay, never mind. I wish I knew what bravery is. I'm guessing it's like... With more bravery, you might have more strength or damage resistance or something like that. Let's go ahead and go with strength first. I keep pressing the wrong button, sorry. Max HP plus 10. Resist ailments. Sounds kind of cute. Shield amp. Ignore crafting costs. Chance to not spend soul stones when crafting equipment, skills, or runes. Interesting. I cannot get that yet. Evasion? Wait, evasion's good. Decreases the chances of getting hit by 10. Yeah, okay, let's take it. Alright, get out of here. Can I take a look at my treasure? I'm like dying a little bit because it's just sitting here. Some of your friends, no idea how it got to 12 people. Wow, everyone's nice. That's so sick. Hi, Sergey. It's only as complex as you want it to be because of the neat modding community. Base game is rather simple. Okay. Okay, so I can go over here. What is this stone? Soul stones? I don't know. Let's go to the question mark. And we instantly killed him and leveled up. Filthy Goatman. Let's give him a nice little slash now that we're a little bit more strength based. Level up again. Okay, so take advantage of rerolls. Equipment, skills, runes you find can be changed to different things. Dude, you've told me like 5 times. No issue. I got it. Quick draw. And it is reduce the cooldown of your own skills by 1. Cause yourself to gain 1 bravery. It's a free skill. Reduce the cooldown of all skills by 1. It sounds really good, and the bravery I think is probably good. What's a shield break do again? I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna replace tackle here. Random. A dead cedar tree grows along the road. leading to a village lined with ruins. When you look at the base of the tree, you saw a man in shabby clothes crouching down. When you looked at him, you saw that he was bleeding from his lower abdomen, which was being held by his hand, seemed to be in agony. As if he noticed your presence, he stretches his other hand towards you, the runes, and whoa, slow down. Runes, and his face turns towards you, pleading with you, family, my family await me. After that, he opened his mouth like a fish out of water and eventually died. Well, I don't know why I'm laughing at that. Perhaps this man's family is waiting in those ruins. It's a chance to come in contact with a living person. Whoa! When you arrived at the ruins, it was quiet for a while, then a woman jumped out from behind a crumbling building. Ah, my darling, she's clinging to the corpse you were dragging, crying out. Oh my god. Probably this man's spouse. Yes, several men and women crawled out of the ruins, here and there, comforting the woman grieving. This seems to have been a hideout for survivors. The woman just cries, but the others keep saying how grateful they are to you. Thank you for bringing him back. Now we can bury him with our own hands. While saying these words, the survivors announced that they would dig a grave on the edge of the ruins. Graves are a problem. If they bury this corpse in a hole or something like that, it will soon rise up and become a king's vanguard, crawl out of the hole, kill all the people left in the ruins. Oh my god. I'm going to ignore, just let them have their peace. Maybe they are fine with the fate of, like, someone that they loved. A past loved one, you know, handing them their fate. I'm gonna ignore it. Even if the people of these ruins were sacrificed someday, how important would it be? They are emaciated, stupid. I hope I'm saying that word right. Emaciated? And emaciated? I don't know. Stupid and nothing more than worthless corpses. Oh my god. If they're satisfied with it, then let them do whatever they want, including burying it. As I was thinking this, a pained scream suddenly rose from among the survivors. I didn't even need to see it. He must have woken up already. The only difference is whether it's early or too late. Haggard man is attacking. Let's kill him. Oh damn, he's stronger than most of the monsters we've seen. Okay, so give him a good slash. Oh, how dare you hit me, bro. Let's see how much this does. 19. Okay, we need to replace the range shot at this point. Okay. We are using some highly complex ones. Example, neurotrauma, the most complex and popular medical mod, which makes it you need to know a lot of knowledge to skill to keep the sick and injured alive. That sounds difficult. That's why I was studying medical stuff before. Wow, you studied it just to play this game? That's amazing, and that's a lot of commitment too. Deactivate the man's corpse. The people of the living village are upset, confused, screaming, and hide their confusion, feeling that further interaction was a waste of time. He simply dismembered the man's corpse, stuffed it into a bag, and took it away. There wasn't much point in transporting the corpse, but I was still able to procure parts of the corpse that could be used. In what way? So I guess it's a good thing. You left the village where the commotion has not subsided. Okay, sociability. I got more of it. Great. Do I want a random event, or do I want to fight this guy for some armor? There's two monsters here. Let's try it. Kobold, you're a piece of crap. At the end of your turn, if the enemy is still alive, your bravery increases by 1. Finally, I understand what bravery is. When bravery reaches a maximum value, the skill will change to a burst skill. Ah, that's how you get burst skill, with a different effect. Bravery is returned to 0 after you use a burst skill. So I'm fully ready to go, eh? All right. Well, let's just go ahead and do a whirlwind sword, because physical strength is my strongest ability anyways. All right, we killed him in one shot. Sick. Not gonna go with the axe, that's worse than mine. This is ever so slightly better than mine. Ironclad enchantment is... the amount of ironclad gained is increased. I don't know what the frick that is, so you can bug off. A scythe? Holy crap, that's a lot of dex. Piety does what? One of the basic parameters that affects the power of skills. Okay, fair enough. I'm not using it as much since I'm the nuclear engineer. You know it's a serious game when you're assigned roles like that. Lots of strength, lots of piety, summon critical rate. Interesting, even more strength. We take it. Baby, we take all that strength. And let me just check my skills one more time. I know that slash is based on STR. Ranged shot is not. Excuse me, I wasn't done yet. Range shot is something that we're losing. Shield break is Vol. Quick draw does some utility stuff. Okay, so let's go fight someone else for a scroll. Are you serious? 281 critical. NP. Craft recipes. Skill fireball with a star. Let's check it out. Character? Recipe list. So what do you need? How do I use this? It's not exactly... Like, it's just a skill. It doesn't give me... materials to build it. So maybe recipes is just the discovery mechanic, and as long as I have the recipes, I could possibly find it in the dungeon or something. That is my guess. Oh wait, I think I know what this skill is doing. So I think the range shot is being automatically cast. Right? Let me go to my character, skill. Is that what's happening? Whenever you use the skill directly. No, it's not. I don't know what attack I'm doing at the beginning of each battle. Sword dance sounds really good. 4 times direct attack to your opponent, 120% of your strength or int. Amazing. Yeah, let's replace range shot. Sword dance is here. I don't know if I want to replace my weapon at all. We will use semi-serious RP. Very cool. It certainly helps with so many people. Very, very nice. We had 20 people, 6 didn't make it today. 1 got banned, but the constant rule breaking one had the power outage. He's just like a shit starter kind of person, breaking the rules. There's no way I'm gonna find something better than the spear. Wait. No, all the strength is just like ridiculously good. Maybe I just ignore it. This is wasting a lot of my stones here. I'm gonna ignore. I have like kind of a goated... Oh my god, it was my bow that was doing a initial shot. 246 damage from sword dance. What is this, quick shot? Dex or int? I ignore. Give me everything you can. Sweet, we found another resting spot. Critical +5. Scoring a critical chance, huh? We gotta move it over there. What is this one? Bravery increase. We're gonna do bravery because I want to do burst. We have just enough for critical. Sick. We don't have enough for any more mods, so we're continuing on. Let's go to a random thing. What is this? Power, skill power +10. Hell yes. Put it right over there. What is this? Materials or something? Don't you have like 70+ rerolls? I do, but I don't... The thing is, those stones are used for multiple things. You use 1 per reroll, but from the looks of it, you are also going to use it to craft things, right? -10 for rune auto delayed. Whenever you deal delayed damage, auto use. Whenever you deal delayed damage, it will auto use one of your skills, whatever you put it on. But anyways, yeah, apparently I can craft these things using the stones, and they are pretty costly. I also believe that the game had said somewhere that you use the stones for other things as well that I can't remember. How come I'm so strong? Is it supposed to be this easy? Oh, it's on cooldown. So let me see this. Reduce the cooldown of all skills by 1. I see, I see. I was thinking I can spam whatever I want. So sword dance has a long cooldown. We'll make sure that we use it appropriately because of that. Now, this is interesting now, because I have a really crappy... Why would a ring replace a shield? Hold on, let me think about this. So we have 3 slots, sorry. Weapon, armor, accessory. Got it. Ring, conserve skill uses, skill rarity, frostbite enchantment. Nay. Reason. Are you 5 stars? Consumption -1, int, piety, maximum uses. I almost want to take it just because it's so rare, but I don't think it goes with what I'm going for. Okay, when the game asks if you want to re-roll, are you sure? That makes me think that I should really take it. But we're not going int or piety. Sorry. Give me another really super rare one that gives me strength, please. Healing power. Gloves. Now I'm not gonna settle for anything less than like 3 stars, maybe? Please? Add rune slot, sick. To everything? Like to all skills? Add rune slot 15%. I don't know exactly what that means. Increases chance of found skills having more rune slots. I got you. Okay, that makes sense. I'm still gonna reroll. Dude, more rare. More rare. We have 65. Oh, here we go. Critical's good. Accuracy's good. Thorns enchantment. Increases power of targeted effects. You gotta do better than that with the description, but I think I know what it means. Okay, I'm gonna take the gauntlets. The trees are growing deeper. While pushing through the long grass that grown to eye level, I stepped into a dense forest. Reward. How is this a reward? Dungeon status gloomy. Hidden blade extension, poison extension, and thorns extension. I wouldn't exactly call that a reward, but sure. It's more of a shift in the dungeon. Unidentified. Will you die by a slash? Screw you, you get sword danced. Whoa, he dropped a bunch of stuff. You're gonna have to do better than that. I'll do a couple rerolls. Scythe? Too much dex. Whoa, too much dex. Sorry, bro, I can't use. Do we wanna go all the way up to 4-star? 4 stars are popping up. I'll go to 55. All right, nope. Ignored. Let's go. Unidentified. Can't use a sword dance, so it's persistent. The cooldown is persistent, which I didn't think would happen. That's my bad. Oh my god, slash does way more damage. Or just happened to that time. So the gazing goblin shaman is looking pretty mean. Ooh, sanctuary, what the hell's that? Increases resist to magical. Good for you, bro. I don't even care about that. Slash him again. We hit him hard that time. All right, so our gauntlets are being contested with a hat. I wouldn't call that a hat, but here we are. Yeah, not gonna roll with that. I'll go to 60. Elite bonus. Increase the amount of soul stones and experience gained from elite monsters. Sick. It's looking kind of good, but I'm still gonna reroll. Conserve uses. Chance for remaining skill uses not to be reduced. That's cool. Although I don't have any like that. I think actually I have one skill like that. Preemptive strike. Chance to stun all opponents' skills at the beginning of battle. Interesting. Remaining protection. Chance to ignore the effects of usage reduction, such as petrification or energy drain. So your status effects on the enemy might not be reduced, and you can get it all the way to 100% so that it never reduces. Overdose. HP can no longer be restored. Whenever you receive HP, you gain 1 medication for 1 room instead. What is medication? While under the effect value of the ailment is reduced to 0. What? So you can't heal, but you never take DOT damage from the sounds of it, if I'm reading that right. I'm gonna re-roll that one, and we're ignoring because I re-rolled too much. A ghost. Slash him. He's dead. Oh, you think you're cool? Yeah, just take a slash and get the hell out of here. Pollution? On use, direct attack using your dex or piety. Element is void. 50% of your influence. 100% normal hit. If the previous action hits, grant pollution to your opponent, which increases the rate when determining the ailment chance. So it just basically allows you to do more status effect stuff, which I'm not doing, so I'm gonna re-roll it. Dynamite. Okay, BRB, read. Strength, 300% of your strength and int. It's physical, enchantment here, enhancement here, 50% of your explosion enhancement. Increases the power of targeted effects. I don't have any explosion enhancement. This hit chance is increased by influence, pollution. Basic hit rate, okay, I don't know what the hell that means. 125 ailment hit. But we don't have any ailment on the dynamite itself, so I don't think it actually does anything for this particular skill, if I am understanding it correctly. Alright, see you later, Pressel. Go do some cool stuff, as you usually do. I think I'm going to replace Observe. We'll throw some dynamite. Can I see the cooldown on that? Because I know my sword dance has a cooldown of 4. How do I see the cooldown? Cooldown of 5, and dynamite has a cooldown of 4. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we have more stuff for our armor. It's great because my plate armor is absolute garbage. Shield is 112. Whenever you move between rooms, your shield are fully restored. 112 shield? I don't think I've taken 112 damage in total, so that's kind of sick, bro. Let's take it. You found a small fountain filled with spring water. It looked natural spring at first glance, but upon closer inspection, the water was faintly shimmering with a rainbow hue, suggesting that it was imbued with some sort of magic. Drink it! I'm absolutely drinking it. Let's read it first. Could it be a potion made by an ancient magician for some purpose, flowing out of a hidden storage tank? If it was given some special powers, it might be beneficial to drink it, but you cannot rule out the possibility it is a poisonous liquid or something that brings about a curse. Drink it. Without hesitation, you swallowed the water. Absolutely. You feel a surge of power throughout your body. Perhaps it was a potion of strengthened. Perhaps it was a potion that strengthened your physical abilities. Reward, restorative spring, which is... Reward restorative spring was obtained from dungeon event. What does that mean? Restorative spring, where is it? Okay, here it is. Almighty plus 5%, which is... Wait, what? It's a decrease in strength, dex, int, and piety? Wait, what? So, it's almighty plus 5%. The description is a decrease of these stats. That is not cool. Am I understanding that incorrectly? I have no idea. As you walked along the road... What's the 4 about? Oh, the cooldown of 4 is what you're talking about, Kensu. Okay, as you walked along the road, you noticed a cave of some kind. It didn't seem too deep, so you could pay a quick visit. A smell of an animal is in the air, however, the absence of a rotten stench makes it unlikely that a corpse would be lurking in here. Ah, let's survey it instead. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You stepped into the cave in the darkness. Something small and squirmy was constantly moving. You lit a light to illuminate the area ahead and found that they're all snakes. It's a den of snakes. Viper Nest is attacking. Let's fight. 1,000 HP. This is by far the hardest enemy that we've encountered. What does this do? Oh, this is the history. Sword dance. Oh my god, did we kill it? Its HP went down to 0. I guess it's like multiple of them. Dynamite. Shoot, I'm bursting right now. Let's do a whirlwind attack. He's left with 6 HP. Interesting. I'm stronger than I thought I was, I guess. Let's keep walking. I think we got enough in us to fight another dude. Ooh, gazing succubus. Okay. She has a shield. Dark bolts. Okay. My shield is almost done. Let's do a whirlwind slash to her. Sure, it will kill her. All right, 87 reroll, so we got to do something new. Dexterity, that's a lot of dex. Give me a 4-star. Ooh, not the 4-star I'm looking for. Whoa! Poisoned Stinger. Additional poison. Whenever you deal direct physical damage, inflict poison on the enemy based on the damage dealt. Crafting disabled. Okay. Preemptive strike, right? Here's the thing, it doesn't give me any kind of stat upgrade, so I feel like it's a bad idea to take it. I think I'm gonna take it anyways. 105 strength. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to that, I feel. Let's take it and see what happens. Legendary. We unlock the legendary achievement. So yeah, my strength is cut in half. I don't have a good feeling about this, but we're gonna try. We're poisoning the crap out of them. Players and some powerful enemies have HP stacks. When HP is reduced to 0, 1 HP stack will be reduced. Oh, consumed. Okay, I got it. And then the next turn, it will restore the HP. So it's basically like HP tanks, kind of like if you think of Super Metroid or the other Metroid games, you have like your sub-tanks for your HP. That's what it's like, I'm assuming. All right, so I have a couple of these HP sub-tanks or whatever we're calling it. Is the poison that strong? No one is lasting through the attack for me to see the poison. But hey, I guess that's a good thing. Weak. Skill power is set to 2. Why the hell would I want that? That doesn't sound good. Critical. Alright, put the critical on the bomb. Looks like we got a boss fight. It's the Minotaur, who is weaker than the snakes. Let's hit him up with a sword dance. Look at that poison. You have 156. Void damage over time. And is that 156 damage per turn? Or is it 150 stacks of poison? We'll see. Let's throw a bomb at him. So he uses HP tank. Okay, so it is indicating the amount of damage with the stacks. This guy's so easy. And he's shaking. He's shaking because he's dead. Adventure result. Cleared highway. Lab parts found. Inventory items in chest box. Okay. When the target floor is reached or the adventurer dies, the results screen is displayed. You can also revive if you die, but you'll need gold shards. Cool. Never heard of it. So we got some inventory. Treasure box book of the dark bolts. Direct use. Obtain a new skill. Sick. We got a rabbit's tail. Grant obtained soul stones plus 35% to yourself. 100% hit. Last 1 floor. Interesting. Self-harm. Obtain new skill. Self-harm. Probably for like those builds where you do effects on hit whenever you get hit. Treasure box Goatman. Captured a monster. When brought back to the surface, you can use it as materials in the prison. Okay. Dungeon mission and union missions. Results pending. Dismember the corpse to confirm the results. Let's go. What? So we have a head. Replenishment on move. When moving rooms at a certain probability, replenishes the remaining of a random skill by +3. Interesting. So do we get all of these or do we choose one? Damage over time enhancement, strength per level +1. Let's go with the right arm, I guess. I don't know exactly what's happening here. Would you like to replace the lab parts in the following? Human right arm. Yes. So I guess this is like kind of how you progress through the game. You kind of just keep building your warrior with the parts that you find. So you have to keep adventuring, you keep getting more parts, and then you get stronger that way. Okay, cool. So we got a bunch of stuff here as well. Gold shards. Completed, return alive. You received the job of a foot soldier. I got 1 item 3 tag of nostalgia. Cool, discard this corpse and receive the rewards. How was it fighting with the corpse? For a first timer, you didn't do half bad. Hee hee, no problem. I keep saying no problem. You can read the corpse's memories. How was it? Do you feel anything? Compassion, grief, hee hee, anything at all? I feel nothing. Didn't feel anything? That's alright. The corpse's emotions, memories, you're unable to relate with all that. With a selfish soul like that, you're a most adequate candidate for the art of buried bones. Hee hee. Hee hee. Now I'd like to move on to the next step, but from what I've seen from your fighting, you still need some practice. I think we have to do a few more trial runs to get you the needed attuning. Sure. You'd like to try another corpse, right? So let's choose a new one and take it to the crossroads again. Then let's move on to the next step. On the world map, you select your destination and start with your adventure. New destinations will be unlocked after meeting conditions. In addition, special content such as shops, unions will also appear on the map. Cool. We have a shop over here. I have gold shards. You can purchase gold shards. Oh my god! I can actually buy them with real money. I wasn't expecting that type of in-app or in-game type of stuff. In-game purchases. You can buy a bunch of skins. That's pretty cool. How many do I have again? I have 400? 420? Hey, 420! I don't want a skin. Utility. Number of corpses possession. Okay, so just a lot of storage stuff, inventory slots, or inventory items you can buy as well with gold shards. Other shops. I don't know what all this is yet, but we will figure out, I'm sure, at some point. Let's see what it looks like just really quickly to enter a new dungeon. Currently preparing ranking data. Okay, so there's ranking, Buriedpedia. Dungeon missions, 3%. So it's almost like a mobile game. Is this a mobile game? Like this this mission board reminds me very much of how mission boards look like in mobile games. But let's see what we do to prepare here. When creating a character, select your race, occupation, and origin. The combination determines your parameters, initial equipment, and skills. Cool. So we will go with a human, which is the only one that we have. How do we unlock these? You do not own this yet. Unlock from union order. Okay, cool. That's nice. So we can only do human. Do we pick all the parts? Okay, so we got foot soldier last time. We can do that next time. Lab parts. Okay, sick. You do choose each of them. Oh, wait a minute. Your lab parts are persistent, but then you can change everything else about the character. I was thinking that we have like a inventory of right arms, etc. to choose from, but maybe I was wrong about that. Okay, interesting. Well, folks, we're gonna call that the first look here. Yeah, it's on mobile. Okay, makes a lot of sense. That also makes sense as to why it's so just in the center and everything else is just surrounding design. But folks, we're going to call that the first look into Buriedbornes2 here. It makes sense why it's free now. I was wondering why the game is so highly regarded and rated, but yet it's free. It has the in-game or in-app purchases, which is how the developers in the game, the team who have developed the game, get their money, and that's totally fine. I'm sure you can play the game without having those purchases being a requirement. It will speed things up with your progression, I'm sure. But anyways, I think that this game is pretty interesting so far. I am definitely interested to see how in-depth it gets in terms of, you know, like the replayability and how much you want to keep going back into the dungeon and keep farming those body parts, rewards, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to dig a little bit deeper into this one. You might see it come back onto the channel, and I'll let you guys know. Let me know what you guys think about the game. Do you want to see more of it? For now, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do a little bit more exploration myself, but if you want to see more, please let me know in the comments or in the chat, all that good stuff. And leave a like while you're at it. Don't forget to subscribe. That has been Buriedbornes2 for now, and we'll be back with more soon. Yes, sir.